Hey guys, how you doing? In this video, we're going to show our midsummer harvest. Now, if you're new to gardening, you might think there's only one harvest a year. Totally wrong. You can be planting stuff in the middle of the winter, and the fall, early spring, midsummer. You can get harvest all year long. Different plants harvest at different times. Some plants, you can plant them at certain times to get continual harvest. It's wonderful. The more you learn, the better it gets, the more harvest you'll have. Okay, check out ours right now. We've got bell peppers that we just picked. These are purple and red potatoes that were just boiled. I know they don't look that great on camera right now. Trust me, they taste good. We still have plenty of these. I've been eating these as fast as I can pick them. The beans, you can see, we didn't eat them all. We're not getting them quick enough to eat yet. They will be in soon though. We didn't get nearly as many onions as we did last year, but it's alright. We still got plenty for now anyways. We probably will have to buy some. We've got a few more out there growing, but I would not suggest growing onions in wood chips. I'd go with just plain dirt. They seem to do better like that. Okay. The chickens have been eating so many sunflowers, it's insane. This one's obviously not ready yet. But this one is. You see, once this stuff on the outside starts falling off, you can see the seeds in here. Chickens love this, and we eat them too sometimes. Of course, we're still putting basil and everything. Here's some more tomato plants that are growing. This is a big basil plant right here. Look, it's going to seed. We'll have more basil next year without even trying. We've been eating carrots from the other part of the yard, but these are getting ready, you know, to eat soon, hopefully. Here's some pepper plants I planted. Not doing too great. This one's a little bit bigger. A little row of them down here. Bigger. The Zinfandels are finally blooming. This one's looking a little rough, but see, the carpenter bees are loving it. Those guys are assholes, but I've never got stung by one. See, here's another one of those flowers. They grow great. Tiny seeds, huge plants. Love them. Here's another one. We've got them in the front yard too. Corn's doing great, you can see. These are the sunflowers I've been giving to the girls. Been giving them a bunch of them. All of these are volunteers. We did not plant them. The seeds fell in the ground. I know what they look like in the spring, so I make sure to give them a little bit of room. And they do wonderful. I mean, that guy's a volunteer over there too. All those ones around the new greenhouse, I threw seeds out. So I kind of planted those. See, the bees love it, and they help pollinate all the rest of the stuff in your garden, because these are huge flowers they can see from far away, and once they get in there they love it. And don't get me wrong, you'll get more bumblebees and carpenter bees than honeybees, but the honeybees will be in there too. There's plenty of room for them. Unfortunately, this is how big the lettuce is right now, but it'll soon be big enough to eat. The other lettuce had gone to seed already. And here's a trick. If you take a leaf off and it gets that white stuff in there, focus. Come on, focus. It's all on there. Right, you see that white stuff? That's what I'm talking about. If your lettuce has that, don't eat it. Or you can, but it'll be a lot more bitter. You know, that white milk, you don't want that. But even if your plants are doing that, let them grow, because you see they'll get flowers, which will attract pollinators, and then they'll have seeds, and those seeds will fall all over your garden, or you can collect them and put them where you want. It's great. I like letting them fall. It's a lot easier. And then in the spring, I know what they look like, so I weed around them. We still have plenty of compost, as you see. The top's not quite done. I need to mix it around, but if you dig inside, black gold. Nothing but black gold in there. All right, Lucy? Right? Good girl? I'm not lying. Yeah, we have plenty more peppers coming. Here's some of the big bells. You can pick them now and eat them as green peppers, or wait till they get ripe and eat them as red. That's how peppers work. These are ones I threw down from the girl's seed, but this one right here is a volunteer. It's a cross between a mammoth and one of these plants. Most of our volunteers are crosses between two different species. Between the mammoth and something else, this is a really pretty one. It started off with just one, and this guy, I bet, is ready to pick. Get down in there. Bugs on my arm and my neck, oh God. If you look down in there, I'm not lying, I'm on Jack. Well, if you look in there and your camera works, the seeds are ready to be eaten. But they're beautiful and have all different types of pollinators come. Look, this one's ready too, I bet, or almost. It's ready enough for the wild birds to eat them, so it's time to pick them. You let them sit, they'll get black. If not, the chickens will eat them anyway. Great plant, pretty. They do great out here in Tennessee. No bug spray, hardly any extra fertilizer. I give them some just because I have so much compost. No store-bought anything. Great plants. Here's another plant I've had really good success with. These gourd plants. These were not planted, these were volunteers. I trained this one to come up on the house like it is. But you see what I made out of one the other year? I got this gourd birdhouse. You can make all kinds of things. I made what was that guy on a snowman in Frozen? I never watched the movie, but I made one for Mrs. Phoenix Nash, his niece, and she loved it. Right, buddy? Hey, I'm not gonna get you. Am I right? See, they eat those sunflower seeds. They love them. Yeah, that's right. We got a bunch of garlic hanging. In both places, they're not hung, you know, that much with care, but they're hung just good enough to where they'll dry out good enough. Sorry, we didn't weave them. Marla weaves them, and I did good just getting them out of the ground right now. Okay. We might not have a lot of money, but we got these money plants growing like crazy. These ones in the front by the window, they get a lot of light in the winter, not a lot in the summer. See, they grow, they've got one pot here, another pot here, another pot here, and they just grow like crazy. Another little pot here, that's kind of makeshift. Then we've got these other pots here. They're growing out like crazy. Here's an old coffee pot, I love it. And look, here's more of that we could give away right now. We need to plant them somewhere, but we're running out of room. I should mention, with these money plants, I know you probably can't see it that great, but with these money plants right here, all you have to do, I've heard them called luck plants and dollar plants, whatever you want to call them. But all you have to do is cut off a piece. Let me show you. Like this piece down here, it's growing. You just cut off the end, which I've already done, and then you stick it in water. Then you let these roots down here grow. Then you can put it in dirt. These things are great for growing inside. It's really hard to kill them. I suggest anyone get these. And if you know me, I'll give you some. You just got to make your way out here. Hey guys, here's another reason to subscribe. You see this? I'm using these boards to hold back the earth from my greenhouse. I'll show you how to turn one of these into these boards. Very useful. I'll take a long stick, long tree, drive those into the ground, then nail these boards up to it. Not only does it look good, smell good, but it's useful. So if you want to learn how to do this, consider subscribing. Or maybe you want to learn how to use this thing to make these mud bricks. And I'll show you how to use those in a humid climate. Alright, you made it to the end of the video. I wish there was a little bit of wind to show that spinning. Pretty neat when it does. But thanks for watching. Maybe hit the like button down below. Consider subscribing. But most of all, be good to each other. Bye now.